Hi folks, I'm Dan and welcome to the Outpost Dispatch, which is your chance to procrastinate while staying up to date with everything tabletop. This week we've got some awesome, really cool bits of announcements and reveals, so to speak, to tell you about, and then a little bit of what's coming up and what's coming out soon. So let's jump straight on in. The first thing I want to talk about is a sort of really cool teaser from Duncan Rhodes on his Instagram the other day. About something called Lords and Legends. Now, it was really vague, and it showed off a miniature, very similar to like the Sir Coates miniature you can get at painting cons and things like that. But it sort of implies that there'll be more miniatures coming, and the title looks like the title of a game. So that could be really cool. A new game coming from Duncan Rhodes, the people that make Tooth and Coates. So that would be really cool if that comes to fruition. So let's stay tuned and see what happens with that. Second of all, there's a bit going on in the historical games section. Battlefront, who make Flames of War, have just announced some new starter sets for Flames of War. So you can have a look at those. We'll have those up on our website very soon if you're a fan of Flames of War. And then to tie in with those, Army Painter have just announced some more historical paint sets, which have been curated by a historian who used to be a curator at the Army Museum. He's got some really good expertise there, and there's some true to history paint sort of sets from Army Painter. So you've got like British 8th Army, things like that, and they'll be popping up on our site for pre-order really soon as well. Speaking of pre-orders, I'm going to stick with the pre-order theme. Spearhead City of Ash just came out, and this weekend coming is Cities of Sigmar, and they have got some really cool new things going on pre-order, including the massive cog fort that everyone's been going absolutely nuts for. And they've got the individual breakdown of the units that were in the Cities of Ash box. So if you missed those units, you can pick them up on pre-order at the weekend, as well as a few more units and some new sculpts for the sort of the wizards and things that were from, the Empire in Warhammer Fantasy / Old World, whatever you want to call it. And they sort of reimagined those into the Sigmar setting. So they look really cool as well. So that's all going up for pre-order on Saturday. And then more stuff coming up. Pokemon. You gotta love it. We're going Pokemon again. So tomorrow, at the time of recording, Wednesday, is our Chaos Rising pre-release, which I believe is all sold out. May have a couple of tickets left. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Chaos Rising pre-release is Wednesday, and then the products will go on sale on Monday next week, because we are eligible for the early release program. So we can sell product from Monday morning. Noon. We open at noon, so don't come down in the morning. You'll be waiting a while. Might be cold. So yeah, Pokemon coming next week. There's loads and loads of stuff going on for the next few weeks. So we've got a 40k tournament this weekend that's been run by Carnage, Dan and Dice Asylum, and Steel City Wargaming. It's the last one before 11th edition, so get yourselves on for that. Speaking of 11th edition, if you haven't signed up for the interest list, jump on, get signed up so you can get your new Marines and some glorious Orc sculpts on release for 11th edition. And then the weekend after that, we have got a sold-out Horus Heresy Teams event. It's the second time we're running it, and it's going to be some crazy shenanigans. So if you like Horus Heresy, you want to see some big armies, some very big toys, including Titans and probably several Mastodons, an entire army of Saturnine Terminators, bob down on the 23rd and 24th to check that out. But in the meantime, all the rest of the news will be going up on socials, Discord, the newsletter, things like that, so stay tuned to all of those to get your goods and your information. And remember, your hobby lives at the Outpost. See you next week.